cinnamon all at one time. Wonder why you sick all the doggone time. Oh, well, the white man said, you know what, I gotta get a jab. They turned it into a jab. Who wants a vaccination called a jab? That's what you get when you get hit with something, right? Right, and that might stun you a little bit. I don't want no jab. How the hell are you supposed to be cool wearing a mask all the time and that's messing up your insides? You can't breathe with a mask on all the doggone time, right?
He has judged the great whore.
He has done what?
He has judged the great whore.
What happened to America?
He has judged the great whore.
This is the great whore.
That's right.
This is the daughter of Babylon. This is a dirty, nasty, wicked, abominable place. You know that they have places still today where if you dig underneath, you'll find graveyards of people. And most of the people are Israelites.
Right.
I mean, come on now. Who was here first? The so-called Native and Seminole Indians were here, right? And then you had killing Columbus, Christopher killing Columbus come across, right? We taught him how to till the land, taught him how to hunt. We taught him how to do everything here that was profitable, right? He went back and said, guess what? Give me 50 good soldiers, I can take over that entire land. They don't even know what a sword is. I went to hand it to them, and they grabbed a blade and cut themselves. We can kill off all these people, destroy these people, and take their land. Give me those nasty old dirty cloths that we had. We'll call them blankets, and tell them, look, we're going to give you blankets for all the help you gave to us. And they had smallpox on them. From the beginning, they've been our enemy. They are nothing but our enemy. They are evil and abominable unto us, right? And they put us in what? Slavery. They put us in subjection. They locked us up, right? You just come on.
This is the book of Judas, chapter 5 and verse 2.
Yeah.
Verse 20.
Come on, 5 and 20.
The book of Judas, chapter 5, verse 20. Now therefore, my Lord and governor, if there be any error in the people.
Now this is a soldier talking to her leader. She said, this is how we gonna get rid of the Israelites. Look, if there's any error, meaning if they go in iniquity, which means that if you go off against the commandments, if you're not keeping the commandments, right?
And they sin.
And they what?
And they sin.
And they what?
And they sin.
What is sin? Give me 1 John chapter 3, verse 4. Because we're going to break this thing down so that you have clear understanding of it, all right? We ain't going to be like the Christian church and be like, oh, yeah, hold on. Give me $5, sister. Put it in the cup right there. You are praying. Oh, yes, the Lord loves you. Woo! By the time of my new Lamborghini. Real, I just got the suit yesterday. So let's find out what sin is.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 4. Whoever committed sin transgresses also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
So what's sin? The transgression of the law, right? You not keeping the law is sin. But what they tell you in the church? Commandments is done away with. So ain't that transgression? Right, so they keeping you in what? They keeping you in sin, right?
Now therefore, my Lord and governor, if there be any error in this people and they sin against their God, let us consider that this shall be their ruin.
Now, he said, look, if they sin and go off against their God, that's the end of them. Right. We can take them over. We can go over there and stump them out. Right. We can have a whole stump challenge.
Right.
If they go over there and they sin, right?
And let us go up, and we shall overcome them.
And we shall what?
And we shall overcome them.
Now they're going to fight us and win.
And we shall overcome them.
So if they keep us in sin, they're going to do what? They're going to overcome us, right? And then that'll be at the what? At the top, and we'll be at the right. So why do you think they keep us in sin all the time? Because they know if we are against our God, that the Lord's just going to back off and he's going to turn his back on us, and we stay in sin, then that means that they can rule the world.
That's right. Verse 21. But if there be no iniquity,
so if these people, the Israelites, don't sin
in their nation, let my Lord now pass by.
Let them do what?
Let my Lord pass by.
Now I'm going to attack these people.
Let my Lord pass by.
Because if the Lord is with them, we can't fight them. If the Lord is for them, how can we be against them? Right? So if there's no iniquity in these people, and they come back to their laws, statutes, and commandments, we gotta just let them roll. We can't do nothing to these people. That's why the Lord have us out here. And they can't do nothing to us while we out here. Because we actually keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God to the best of our abilities. That's why when the police walk by, they just be like, "Dang, I wish I could shoot them Negroes." But thank God is with them. All praises.
Lest their Lord defend them.
Lest their Lord what?
Lest their Lord defend them, and their God before them, and we become a reproach.
Become a what?
And we become a reproach.
Because these other nations will become a reproach if they come up against the men of the Lord. All praise to the Most High God. The Most High God ain't playing out here. Let me get Deuteronomy. Did I call something? Come on.
This is the book of Deuteronomy 28, verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments.
All his what?
All his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses.
Curse is a good thing or a bad thing, sister? They bad, right?
That's right.
Because I ain't never heard of no good curse. Like, oh man, I'm cursed with good hair. Oh man, I'm cursed with all this money in my pocket. Oh man, I'm cursed with just having all this doggone land. Nah, curse ain't no good thing. Curse is a bad thing, right?
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Are we cursed in the city? God, look at us. What we be doing? Walking up and down the street, pants hanging halfway off your butt. I don't even know how they pants stay up. All we do is sell drugs to and fro. All we do is evil and wickedness, right? To each other, right? I mean, if a white man step on your shoe, he like, "Oh, I'm sorry, my bad." And you're like, "All right, go ahead." Let a brother do it. You want to shoot him till tomorrow.
Right.
Till you run out of bullets, you still clicking. You ain't even, come on, man.
Right.
Cursed in the city.
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
Who was cursed in the field? Sun up to sundown. Picking so much your hands don't even work. You can't feel what you're doing. Our people today, the Hispanics, are still in the field. Still cursed. Still doing the same thing today. Getting separated from their families, right?
Cursed shalt thou be. Cursed shall be thy basket.
Cursed shall thou be what? Thy what?
Thy basket.
Right. Our baskets are cursed. Aren't we the people that's mainly on welfare? Ain't we the people that's mainly getting housing? Right. Our basket is cursed, right? No matter what we do.
And thy store.
And thy what?
And thy store.
Our store is cursed? Yes, we hardly own anything, right? And when we do, what they want to do? Destroy it. Break it down. They'll even have you go off so bad that you destroy and break down your own stuff. We like, kill everything. Oh, dang, I can't even go to Gordon's no more because I didn't burn it down yesterday. We got to go to the white man's store now, dang. And his prices is double ours. Right? He keep us down, right? No matter any way possible, he keep us down. You get a cell phone. I got a cell phone. I'm like, yeah, I'm the man. And I heard if you hold it up to your ear too long, you might get cancer. I'm like, dang. I can't do nothing with nothing that they got, huh? God dang. They got these cars like, you driving them, they keep you in the lines. You go to try to turn, and that mug want to jerk you back. Man, that's an accident waiting to happen. No matter what you do, they keeping you down, right? But on your neck, right? But then they be like, hey, buddy, I'm with you. No, you ain't. You here to kill me and hurt me, destroy me. You here to tear me down, destroy, and make me no longer, so that I'm no longer in remembrance.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently.
So if we would listen to the Lord the way that he told us to, and we do it with the utmost respect, with all our heart and all our soul,
if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments.
To do what?
To do all his commandments.
Do some of them.
To do all his commandments.
Only 10.
To do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high.
Are we on high today? No, because we didn't do what? We didn't keep the what? That's right. We didn't keep the commandments, so that put us down below, right? Because we wasn't listening. Give me 28 and 48, Baba Kashaw.
The Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Are we above all nations of the earth? Are we? Can you see it? Right. We supposed to be, but we not, right? Because we didn't listen diligently. We didn't keep the commandments of the Lord. We went off unto idols. We went off doing what everybody else wanted to do.
Right.
Give me Habakkuk 2:18, Baba Kasha. See, because we started going off into idol worship. This is what made us Gentiles. Right? Because we were considered Israelites until we had to do certain things. I mean, in 2 Maccabees 7, the whole thing tell you how we didn't want to go off into idol worship, so we had to die. You know that give me liberty or give me death? They get that from us.
That's right.
You know who invented the stoplight? You know who invented the TV? The motor? Everything, right? And what do? They take credit for everything, don't they? The only thing they invented was the patent office. So they can say, well, wait, I made this. Right. Who made Jack Daniels? A black man slave. He was a slave to the white man. His name was Jack Daniels. All he did was put his name on it. Right, because he was in slavery. He's like, man, I need something to you know, so I don't even remember it yesterday. He drink that stuff, be out, wake back up. Jack was like, good boy.
Right.
Yep.
He gave a slap on the back. He said, you don't have to even pick 10,000 pounds of cotton a day. Make it 9,999.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 18.
Yeah.
What profited the graven image?
What profited that graven image, right? Idol worship, right? Because they got the cross, who's on the cross? Supposed to be God, right? The white, stringy hair, blue-eyed.
Right.
I mean, if they could put it on there, I guarantee his eyes would be blue, his hair would be up, it would probably wave and everything on there.
What profited the graven image? That the maker thereof have graven it. The molten image and a teacher of lies.
A teacher of what?
A teacher of lies.
Teacher of what?
A teacher of lies.
Right, because idol worship is a teacher of lies. Whenever you go to put on that cross, what does it look like? It looks like a lowercase what? It's a letter. It looks like a lowercase t. You know why? Because you're representing, what's his name? Tammuz. That's not of God. That's Tammuz. That's how you got Easter. Estar.
Right.
Her and Nimrod came together. That's his mom. They made a baby together. Made Tammuz. Tammuz used to play with eggs. That's how you get the egg for Easter.
Right.
It also represents fertility. He got killed by a pig. What you eat on Easter? A pig. Right. And then you get this cross. You're worshiping a false god. It's a teacher of lies. It's the enemy. But this will keep you in sin, right? And if those people are in sin, then they're in error. And if they're in error, we can stay above them. We can keep our foot on their neck, right? Isn't that what it is? And then they can't recover. Right? They down under, right? Right? We ain't even in Australia. We down under.
Right.
Come on, man. What happened to all the people that used to be over there? They was black people. You go over there and ask them, like, yo, what happened to all the Aborigines? They be like, well, they left. Right? We didn't just leave. We got put into slavery. They took us and put us in the four corners of the earth.
Right.
We got dispersed. Why? Because we was in error. We were not keeping the what? Not keeping the commandments. You see how strong and powerful commandments are? That if you don't listen to your father, you have children, right? Now, if she don't listen to you, she gonna be cool or she gonna get in trouble? You know that, right? Princess, you know that, right? If you go off, you're gonna get in trouble, right? Because your mom what? Because she loves you.
Right.
Because she loves you. That's the reason. Not just because she want to smack you around, because if that was the case, you'd just get beat up all day, every day. She wants to keep you on the right path. She wants to command you to do what you're supposed to do. You have to listen whenever she tells you something, right? That's keeping commandments. And we didn't do it to the Most High God, who is our Father.
That's right.
And so then what? We got grounded.
That's right.
Right now, we still grounded.
That's right.
That's why we at the bottom.
That's right.
We still waiting, like, man, say you're going to take me to the amusement park. I can't go to the amusement park. Well, wipe your face, stand up, and do what you're supposed to.
That's right.
Listen to your mom. Listen to your father. Do thus saith the Lord. Keep the commandments of the Most High God, and we'll stop feeling this way. We won't feel like we got that dead monkey on our back all the time.
Right.
You over there trying to And every time you go to try to get it, he moving around, jumping all over you. We got to keep the commandments of the Most High God.
That's right.
We have to come back and do thus saith the Lord. This is how we get off the bottom. This is how we start to be able to climb that ladder. Because right now, it's like we got 2 broken arms. You climbing the ladder with 2 broken arms? Not unless you real good with them legs. Right. Check that out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48.
Bring it out.
Therefore, shalt thou serve thy enemy. Who? Serve thy enemy.
We work for our friend.
Serve thy enemy.
If you get any job, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be for a different nation, right? Right? That's going to be your what? Your enemy.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
You thought they were stronger than us? That they was more powerful than us? That they was able to just get up over us real easy and fast? No. The Lord sent them against us.
Right.
Why? Because we weren't doing what he told us to do. He was like, all right, y'all want to be funny acting? Y'all want to go ahead and worship them idols that they worship? Because you got the only really real living God. They got fake gods that if you push over, who gonna pick him up? They have fake, nasty, disgusting illnesses, right? We didn't even have bugs here until Columbus and them came. You know that Columbus and them was having sex with sheep, and that's how we got syphilis over here? We didn't have none of that stuff until the wicked white man came and brought all his nasty diseases.
Right.
And hunger.
Who you serving hunger? If you hungry, where you gotta go? Right. You gotta go to one of their restaurants, right? You gotta go on the internet, order their food. You see how the storehouses are today? And they hardly any food. There's a famine coming, right? Right, but you still gotta go to their spot to get food, right? You can't even plant your own food. You ain't even got time to till your land.
And in thirst.
And then what?
And in thirst.
When you're thirsty, where you gotta go? Same place, to your enemy.
And in nakedness.
When you want some clothes.
And in want of all things.
And what?
And in want of all things.
And what?
And in want of all things.
Everything that you want, you got to go to your enemy for, right? But we chose this because we weren't keeping the commandments. Because we didn't do thus saith the Lord. Because we weren't listening to our Father and we was going off. We chose this. The Lord gave us an option. He gave us Deuteronomy 28:1, and then he gave us Deuteronomy 28:15. He said, if you listen to me and you follow after me, I'll put you on high. I will bless you. I will make you the top tier. But if you don't listen to me, I'm going to put you at the bottom under your enemy. Now, have you ever seen a dog stand up and walk a man? You have. It happens every day. The so-called white man is considered a beast.
Right.
They're considered a dog. They walk us every day. They do this. Right, ain't that backwards? Don't that look funny? Just imagine that a dog just walking you. Because that's what's happening. But because we didn't listen, we went off.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
He shall what?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Now, didn't this happen in slavery? This right here. Then we have a yoke of iron upon our neck? We still got that on us?
Basically.
I mean, physically, do we still
No,
have it now?
no.
We gonna tell you why.
Until he hath destroyed thee.
Until we was destroyed. Now, as a people, as a nation of people, we're destroyed. That's why we don't have that no more.
Right.
So if you are training your dog, right? You got a leash on him, right? That's a yoke of iron. You keep him, hey, stay, don't move. Once he learned, and you teach him well enough, you can take that leash off.
Right.
He ain't gonna leave the yard.
Right.
He know exactly where his boundaries are, right? That's what happened to us.
Right.
We got destroyed like that. Just like that. This is why we at the bottom right now. This is why as soon as somebody say something, we like, oh yeah, I'm going with that. I'm with the Joneses. You don't even know who the Joneses is, but you want to go ahead and be with them.
Right.
Try to move on up like Mr. Jefferson. Who he live around? Number white people. All his enemy. He knew they was his enemy, but he wanted to still be around them. What's wrong with that? There's something wrong with that. I love my people. I want to be around my people. At least I know I ain't got to get stabbed in the back by my people. I know they're not going to try to put me in slavery. I know they're not trying to hurt me. I know they're not going to try to kill me. Once we do them, thus saith the Lord. And if we all get on one accord to do thus saith the Lord, I ain't got nothing to worry about. Right? Because today, we want to kill each other. Right? We want to shoot each other. We want to have babies' mamas and leave them. We want to have any and everything and just get rid of it. We don't take care of anything anymore. But the Lord said that we have to come back. We have to keep His laws. We have to keep His statutes. We have to keep His commandments. Right? He tells us how to love Him. Let me get 1 John chapter 5 and give me 3. Because the Lord tells us exactly what to do. You know, this is B-I-B-L-E. That's your basic instructions before leaving Earth. But we don't pay attention to none of that. Why? Because it's twerk contest on. I gotta go do this challenge. Let me see how long I can breathe on the water. You can't.
Right.
Breathe out.
Right.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of God.
What?
For this is the love of God.
This is the love of God. All right?
That we keep His commandments.
That we what?
That we keep His commandments.
That we keep His commandments. This is the love of God. That we keep His commandments. Yeah, you gotta cover that up. That's the enemy right there.
Right.
All praise to the Most High God. Praises. That's how the devil's supposed to work around. He's supposed to fear the Word. He's supposed to fear the Lord. That's Bible prophecy right there. All praises. He don't know how to love the Lord. Why? Because it don't matter if he know he can't.
Right.
For this is the love of God, that we keep His commandments. And His commandments are not grievous.
Meaning that they're not hard to do. It's easy to keep the commandments. So let's give this sister some commandments. Let me get Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5, Baba Kasha. Let me get Leviticus 11, verse 7, Baba Kasha. Because I want to give you some commandments, sister, because I want you to be a valiant princess. I want you to know that this is defiled ground, that this is dirty land, that you don't even want to put your feet on it, really, because you are a princess.
Right.
All right? And this is what the Lord says.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
You know what that means? The woman shouldn't wear what men wear. The woman shouldn't wear what pertains unto a man. So what is that? What is something that women wear that men wear? Pants. How come you always know that, but then still want to go against it? Y'all know that, right? Like, you know you ain't supposed to. No, but they make women's pants. That's like saying they make gay dude dresses. There ain't no such thing. There ain't no such thing as women's pants. Pants are for the man, right? Even in slavery, what did our women wear? They wore dresses. Why? Because that makes them feel like a what? Right. Now, if you get married, sister, you gonna wear pants to your wedding? What you gonna wear? Why? Because it make you feel like a woman, like royalty, like a princess. That's why. The Lord said that y'all ain't supposed to wear pants. Because y'all got something down there that needs to breathe. And in pants, it don't do that. That's why y'all get these things called... Y'all get these things called what? Yeah, exactly. You know what it is. Right, but we don't want our princesses walking around with that. Don't nobody want to see that. Don't nobody want that to be around. You gotta breathe. God.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
What they doing in 2022? They putting on dresses. Are they not? Did you not see the dude from Fast and the Furious wearing a skirt? They want to call it a kilt. Well, I call it a kilt too because it's dead. Y'all ain't supposed to be wearing none of that stuff. It's kilt to me. Lord knows I ain't putting on no doggone dress. Y'all gonna have to just chop off my head. Just get the guillotine, bro. Just bring the guillotine over. Just chop it off. Because y'all is not putting no dress on me.
That's
man.
right.
I'm not wearing no dress. I don't care. Every other man in the world wearing a dress. Guess what I'm not putting on? Because the Lord said, don't wear that. The Lord said that that's not biblical. That is not of His nature. But the other nations can do it.
Right.
You got other nations, and they want to wear dresses, and they're so-called men. They can. I don't care. You can put a doggone skirt on your poodle. That's cool with me. I don't care what you do with your dog. Do what you want. Right?
For all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
So if you cross-dressing, because that's what that would be, a woman wearing pants and a man wearing a dress, that's cross-dressing, right? The Lord said that He hates that thing. That's an abomination unto Him. He can't deal with nothing like that. He does not deal with anything like that. He will not deal with anything like that.
That's right.
So you got to start wearing, and she got to start wearing, because the Lord said to wear dresses. And that is a commandment, right? And we want to keep the what? So that we can get back where? So that we can get back on top. That's right. So you got to start wearing dresses. I got to never wear no dress ever. I got to keep wearing breeches.
That's right.
That's me, not you. From now on, I mean, even as easy as it is for you, okay? If you could just buy you a dress like every paycheck, even if you can't, however often you can. I know you're gonna have one or two at the house already, and they probably look nice. I know that they look beautiful on you,
Right.
but you don't need to come out here looking like other nations.
Right.
You don't want to
right.
come out here looking like harlots, because then brothers get ideas. And we don't want to put our brothers in any kind of sin whatsoever. Because a man can sit there and think about something and then he be in sin.
Right.
Because he like, oh dang, oh, sookie sookie now. No, we don't want no sookie sookie now. We want the kingdom of heaven. We want to do thus saith the Lord. We want to keep the commandments of the Most High God. We don't want to do thus saith the man. Right? We want to do thus saith the Lord. Right, sister? Come on.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 1, verse 8.
Get out.
And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord's sacrifice that I will punish the princes and the king's children and all such as are clothed with strange apparel.
What the Lord just said? He said that if when the Lord come back, if you wear pants, you getting the worst butt whooping you ever had in your life.
Right.
We gonna read it again.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 1, verse 8.
Get out.
And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord's sacrifice that I will punish the princes and the king's children, and all such are as clothed with strange apparel.
So if you wearing something that's not thus said the Lord, you're gonna get a whooping.
That's right.
And you're gonna get a whooping that you can't handle. You done had a worldly whooping.
right,
You done had a whooping from a man or a woman before.
Right.
You ain't never had no whooping from the Lord.
Uh-uh.
You can't stand the whooping from the Lord. You ain't gonna be able to handle that. You're gonna fall off. You'll be over there like, oh Lord, what happened? You can't do it. So I'd rather you wear dresses and not get in trouble for that. Right? Instead of, oh no, it don't matter what they said. Who cares what those dudes on the corner said? This ain't what we said. This is thus said the Lord.
That's right.
This coming straight out of the Bible. This came from the prophets of the Lord, straight out of his mouth. He put it in them through the Holy Spirit in order to speak it, right? And the Lord gave it to us to be able to give it to you.
That's right.
Don't leave it in vain. Make sure that you take heed to this. Keep it in your heart. Keep it in